please, if you enjoy what we do and you want to sign up for our Patreon, go over to patreon.com/workingfanspodcast. For the month of December, we are giving out free 2-month subscriptions to our Patreon. The link of that will be in the description. If you're just watching us on YouTube, please hit that like button, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe. Chris Jericho, there's been a lot of talk. Is he leaving AEW? You know, will he be going somewhere else?
Yeah.
What are you feeling about this? Where do you think he'll end up?
And AJ Styles kind of had, I guess, a while back where he said he'd end up in TNA. And I thought, does TNA have the budget, blah, blah, blah. But with TNA working so closely with WWE and with WWE, you know, working with AAA and other promotions, and Jericho really likes, it seems like, creatively going to different promotions and going to different countries like Mexico, Japan. And with TNA going to be on American Movie Classic, the AMC, I feel like TNA's got a dark horse chance here, because I was looking at Jericho's contract and apparently he filed an extension and it ends in December of this year. So at some point here, so that January 15th live edition of TNA, hey, maybe he signs with WWE. Maybe he surprises all and goes back to AEW. With Jericho, I would say you never really know. He's probably creating a buzz and going to do something with the most impact, no pun intended. I guess maybe I'd like to see him on TNA too. That first episode, January 15th, AMC live 2 days before their, I think it's TNA Resolution show, which is just now announced it's going to be Mike Santana against Frankie Kazarian for the championship in a rematch. I don't know. I'd love to see Jericho involved with TNA right now.
Honestly, I could see any possibility playing out. I could see him staying in AEW and saying this was just all a big story.
Absolutely.
You know, I could see him going to TNA, a company he hasn't been in yet, blazing that new ground. And being in TNA doesn't exclude him from popping up in the Royal Rumble still. We're still doing stuff in WWE.
Exactly.
And I can always see him going back to WWE. And, you know, there's so many retirements lately. I can see him going back for that retirement. So anything really is possible.
Mm-hmm.
I really wouldn't mind any of them. AEW a little less, just because to me, he's felt slightly stale there.
I think most people feel that way. I know there's a friend, Jake St. John, on the show. I think he feels the opposite. Like, he wants to see Jericho stay in AEW and felt it'd be weird without him. But most people I've seen kind of would think that Jericho has run its course in AEW, that he's been there for several years now. He's wrestled all the top guys. He's done stuff with Ring of Honor. And I felt like a lot of the hardcore fans in AEW kind of turned on him at one point and basically telling him, you know, get off the channel. And I think that, I'd like to see him somewhere else personally, whether it's WWE or TNA or wherever. I just think I'd like to see Jericho out there doing something else right now.
I think the thing that hurt Jericho in AEW particularly was just that last gimmick he did, where it was the first thing it felt like that he ever did that fell flat on its face. I'm sure other things have, but like looking back over the course of his career, nothing stands out quite like that learning tree. I mean, he got over Big Bill more than I thought any of us thought he could. You know, he kind of maybe brought down Brian Keith a little bit. So it was kind of a mixed bag. We'd never had that with Jericho before. So kind of seeing all these possibilities now and the buzz for it is amazing.